This video covers step 7, replace updated variables in the final table. In this step, we are going to take the output files from step 4, 5, and 6 to update the corresponding variables in merged regional table created from step 3. Because there are so many files and variables, I'm going to perform this task in SQL Server using a SQL script. First, we need to import all needed files to SQL Server. I'm going to do this in 3 importing and exporting steps. Now go to Arc Catalog, right-click on the modeling database in SQL Server, importing table multiple. In this importing process, we are going to import all the output from node buffer process and the land use buffer process at once. So we specify all the input files and then we say OK. This step will take a few minutes. For this demo, to save time, I have done the process, so we cancel this step here. For the transit distance table, let's open the attribute table of SacSim input this project. No, sorry, it should be the attribute table of project parcel PNT 1 mile. We turn off all other variables except distance to LRT, distance to bus, and PRDSTR. And then we click on table, and then export. In here, we need to save the type as SDE table. And then we select the database. Since all other names of the table we just imported to SQL Server start with demo. So for this table, we also do demo transit. I have imported this table, so we cancel the process here. The last one is to import the merged parcel table from step 3 to SQL Server. Let's open this attribute table. And then we click on table options. And then we do export here. It's the same thing, save as a type SDE table. And click on the database name, and we specify the output name as demo SacSim parcel. This table is pretty big. It'll take a few minutes to import the table to SQL Server. I have done the step 2, so we cancel the procedure here. Now let's take a look at all the tables in SQL Server Management Studio. We want to refresh the database so we can see the name start with demo, so we can see all the output from land use buffer process, and then the outputs from node buffer process. Also the merged parcel table here. Now we are ready to update this table using all these files. Now let's open a SQL script called SacSim update buffer variables for the demo. We can see that there's many code blocks here. Each block of the code is for a input file, and then the two variables, like a quarter mile buffer and a half mile buffer. For example, this first block is to update empdu underscore q or h using the output file from land use buffer process, and we only update the parcels within half mile buffer of the project area. So there's where clause, the half mile buffer equal 1. We assign this value in step 4, I believe. Now let's execute this script. They'll take about like half minutes, or it's down a few seconds. So we see the message here. Each message is for a block of code. We know like how many records was affected or updated. Now let's open the top record of the parcel table. So we can see all the variables here. One thing we noticed that all the values of the variables are the decimals. Well, we want integers in the final table. We don't like this format. This is caused by importing exporting process. Then use another SQL script to convert all the decimals to an integer and save to another table. So we execute this project, this SQL. This will take a little bit longer. Oh, it's done. Now we see all these, the values is all integer, which is good. So the output will be, the new table will be demo SacSim parcel underscore integer. I'm going to export this table to a DBF file for use in SacSim. To do this, we go to ArcMap. We want to add this table. Database connections, go to modeling database, and demo. It will be this table. And then we want to open the table to take a look at the variable names. So that's good. So now we right click on the table, we do data export. In here, we want to save the type as a DBase table, and then we want to save it to under our local directory. We can call the demo final. We save. We say OK. This step will take maybe 2 minutes. So we will end the demo here.